Irritable Foul Syndrome Theater presents, with great joy and pleasure, Tales from the Vaults of the Octopus Macabre by Paul Bedard. Creep and Buzzard both had long, stringy hair down to their waists, stood each one of them about 5'2" in their stocking feet, and each one of them had size 14.5 feet with 7 toes on each foot, and were both of them musically attenuated, highly musically attenuated. Creep played the xylophone and Buzzard played the trombone. They were both in their late 60s, and still each one of them living with their parents as they did. One of them owned for a pet a pig they fed pizzas and clam fritters, while the other one owned a pair of pug noses he had won from Antiquibus Freebird McCarthy in a card game at Waldo's Tavern. They were both told by their mothers about 2 weeks previously that they had 3 weeks to pack up their golf clubs and Cyndi Lauper and Carly Simon records and move out. "You contribute nothing to this house," Creep's mother told him, "and you eat everything I buy at Bella's Grocery." Both of them being immune to any kind of actual employment, they decided to start robbing banks. Since they were both highly allergic to any and all forms of violence, they decided to rob the banks with beehives. Lord and Lady were dining out at Lefty Calhoun's Chinese restaurant one evening. It was their anniversary at the time, and Creep and Buzzard were sitting one table over from them. When the waiter, after dinner was long over, approached Creep and Buzzard with the bill for the meal they'd eaten, Creep looked at him in a confused manner. "What's this?" he asked the waiter. Lord looked over at the table where Creep and Buzzard were both seated, and with the lower halves of their faces both smeared with tomato paste. They had never seen either Creep or Buzzard anywhere in town before, due to the fact that each one of them spent their days either playing music or watching the Jewelry Channel, which was the only channel their mothers would allow them to watch. "Haven't you ever been to a restaurant before?" Lord asked Creep. "Is that what they call this place?" replied Buzzard. And this has been the first installment in Tales of the Octopus Macabre.